What's going on YouTube and welcome back to another video. So guys, this week in GT Online it's 5 times money on the FIB priority files. This week it's the fine art file. If you guys want to play the FIB files, you first have to get a garment factory. This week, by the way, there's also a 50% discount on the garment factory. You can get it on Maze Bank foreclosure. Only one location. The business also doesn't have any upgrades, so it's pretty simple to buy. Then if you want to start the missions, you can either go on this PC or you also have a new application on your phone. You can see that there are 4 files. One is the priority file. This week it will pay 1.2 million, which is actually a crazy amount, especially because this mission will take you around half an hour to complete. So there are 3 setup missions. In the first one, to get the EMP, you just have to lower the container by shooting the lock, open the container, get the EMP, and then just return it. Now for the second one, the approach vehicle, you first have to go to LSIA, so to the airport, enter this hangar, then you will enter from the top. You have to destroy some security controls. They have a red arrow above them, and then you just have to make sure you don't die. You have to go down, take a helicopter, then take the helicopter to the drop-off point, and that's it. Last mission, facial recognition. Go to the location, kill all the NPCs, then go in the trunk of this car to take a drone. Then you have to go to the vantage point, get out of your car to use the drone. This is very important. Judy will have sent you a picture of the target, and then basically with the drone you will have to look for the target. In this case it was a hotel. It could also be other locations, but just look at the picture and then normally you will find the target. Then you have to scan him, and that's the third and last setup mission. Then you can start the final. By the way, all the setup missions and also the final, you can always start it from your phone with the application. You don't always have to go back to the garment factory, so you can start it from any location. So in the final, get the helicopter where you dropped it off in the second setup mission. Then go to the building. On the roof there's one guard. Take him out in stealth. So either use a gun with a suppressor, shoot him in the head, or just knock him out from the back. Then if you want to enter the building, you will have to do a hack. This hack is pretty simple. You just have to make sure that you align the circuit boards in a way so that the wire is continuous. So on the left you see you have a metal piece. Make sure that it's connected with the wire of the first board, and then just make sure that there is a path all the way to the right. This is basically the hack. So pretty simple. Sometimes it can be that you do it wrong because there are 2 options. Then you just have to go back and just adjust it. But just there has to be one continuous line from the left to the right. Then when you enter again, you can continue stealth. With the FIB files, there is always a bonus payment. So there are 3 challenges that you have to complete. For each challenge you get 10k extra. If you complete all of them, you get 50k in total. The first challenge is enter the penthouse undetected, so try to do this part stealth. Only 2 guards, very easy to take out. Then plant the EMP charges, continue. Over here, when you go to the stairs at the top, there is 1 guard. If you go down 1 level, again 2 guards. These you have to take out fast after each other so that they don't trigger the alarm. But you can see it over here. I took out the first guard and the second one didn't even react, so you have plenty of time. Then when you get to this point, you have to deploy the EMP charges. If you got to this point undetected, then you basically got the first challenge. Then for the second challenge, it starts immediately when you enter the penthouse. Second challenge is basically that you have to find the switch to the hidden area in under 60 seconds. So this is also very easy. So just when you enter, a couple of guards over here, you can break the stealth. The moment that you shoot someone, the stealth is automatically broken. But then the switch will basically be on the right. You have a small table over here. Under that table you can find the switch. So you have 60 seconds to do this, but it's always in the same location. And also if you struggle to find it, on the bottom right you also have a signal which shows you how close you are. So let's just say it is in a different location, which I never had before, then you can still use this to find it in under 60 seconds. Then you can go to the hidden area where the main loot is basically. Again, you have to do a hack. This is the same hack as the KO Perico heist. 3 fingerprint hacks in total. For the people who don't know how it works, you basically have to make the fingerprint on the left. So the fingerprint that you see on the right, you have to make it on the left. Very easy trick. All of the pieces are in the correct order. So if you find the first piece, if you want the second piece, you just have to go 1 to the right. So find the first piece and then go 1 to the right. This is the second piece. Same, find the first piece, go 2 to the right, then you have the third piece. Or another way that you can also do it is, for example, to find the third piece, find the second piece, and then go 1 to the right. This is also an option. But if you know this trick, you can always solve this puzzle and it's not that difficult. Most parts are also, by the way, in the correct position when you start. So most of the time you only have to do half of the fingerprint and then it's already correct. So after you finish the hack, you can go inside, and then inside is where you have to complete the third challenge. Basically, you have to take everything in the vault, or you have to take all the loot. So to finish the mission, to basically go to the next part, you only have to take the bronze idol. But on the left and the right, you have some additional loot. If you also take this, then you also complete the third challenge. If you want to do this, first take the additional loot. So first take the extras and then take the bronze idol. Because if you take the bronze idol first, gas will release, toxic gas will release, and then you will die if you stay there. So first take the other two, then take the main thing, and then you can exit. And this way you have completed all 3 challenges. Pretty simple, and this will give you an extra 50k. The bonus, sadly, is not 5 times money, so it's just 50k. In a regular week, it's also 50k. So then when you have the loot, there will be some guards again that you have to kill. Then you have to go to the garage, some more guards that you have to kill. Take a car, basically exit the garage, and then take it to the buyer. So this week in total, if you do the challenges, the payment will be 1,274,000 for a FIB file, which takes you, I think, 30 minutes, 40 minutes max. But very good payment. Definitely do this. Sad thing is you can only do this once. So a priority FIB file, you can always do it once a week. The other FIB files, you can repeat them as much as you want, but those don't have any bonus payment. So it's just the standard payment, so they will pay around 150k, which is not bad, but it's also not that great. So guys, that was basically it. Definitely do this. Like I said, the garment factory is also 50% off this week. So if you buy it, and if you just do this file, you already earn it back. And then in the future, you can always play the priority file. So over here, you can see it. You have already done this file this week, so you can only do it once. I think if you have multiple characters, though, you can also do it on the other characters. But then you have to buy the garment factory on each character. So guys, that was it. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the Discord in the description, and peace out, you guys.